I wanted to start with acknowledging the presence of our graduating students, the S. Daniel Abraham Smicha Fellows of 2015. So please. So our graduating students, please stand up and remain standing as I say your name. Joel Dinnan. Rafe Melhado. Avram Malotek. Andrew Shear. Daniel Silverstein. Ari Weber. Aaron Shubin Abstentia. And Ben Elton just got engaged. Mazel tov to Hindi. Standing here is the next generation of leaders who will go out, yes, and transform the Jewish community and the world. B'hatzlacha. I would also like to acknowledge the YCT alumni who are here tonight, in addition to Rav Nissen Antin. YCT Musmachim, please stand up. All over the four corners of the room. We thank you for your Avodat HaKodesh, your holy work, bringing meaningful Torah and inspiration all across the spectrum of the Jewish community. Our appreciation to the Jewish community leaders who have taken out the time, along with all of us, on this weeknight to join us. So I just want to mention their names because they give us all strength. Rav Mark Angel, Maharat Ruth Belinsky-Friedman, Maharat Abby Brown, Rabbi Barry Gelman, Rabbi Yitz Greenberg, Rav Shmuel Hertzfeld, Rabbi Sarah Hurwitz, Rabbi Jeffrey Kobrin, Rabbi Simcha Kraus, Rabbi Binny Kraus, Rav Haskell Luckstein, Rabbi Eitan Mintz, Rosh Kehila, Dina Nyman, Rabbi Ben Skydale, Rabbi Daniel Sperber, Rabbi Eli Weinstock, Sharon Weiss Greenberg, and Rabbi Jeremiah Wolberg. Thank you so much for leading our community. My friends, Chaverim, YCT is here because of the bold vision of our founding president, Rav Avi Weiss. Rav Avi, Yesher Koyach, and Shep Nachas, please. It continues to flourish. Chovevei Torah continues to flourish because of the tremendous dedication of our Rosh HaYeshiva, Rav Dov Linzer, our Dean and Mashgiach Ruchani, Rabbi Dov Luria, as well as the incredible work of our faculty, administration, and staff, and our faculty that also happens to include Rav Yitz Greenberg. So it's wonderful to have you all here tonight. But none of this would be possible without the commitment of our board of directors, led by its outstanding chairman, Steve Lieberman. And our generous and devoted supporters, all of you. We thank you for partnering with us in making Chovevei Torah the outstanding institution that it is. And in fact, we have deep appreciation for our dinner chairs, Rella Feldman and Dan Perla. Whose efforts have ensured a fabulous evening. I'm having a great time. And over 350 of us here are enjoying this wonderful view of the river that divides New York and New Jersey, the Hudson River. And I'm still a Chicagoan. And thanks to the respect and the love that you have for our honorees, we have raised over $800,000 for this dinner. That is more than double our usual dinner revenues. And along the way, we've received an additional $500,000 pledge to the yeshiva. So they're very good. Thank you to our staff's dinner team who worked hard to make sure every detail of this dinner was attended to, and I especially want to thank Noya Levi, our Senior Development Associate, who led the team, sometimes it seems, working around the clock in her pursuit of excellence. And of course, we are grateful to Toby Weiss, who graciously agreed to lend her event planning expertise and wisdom to this event. Birshut, Rosh HaYeshiva, Rav Linzer of Reshut HaMiyased, our founder of Avi Weiss, friends, supporters, and in the presence of our incredible honorees, Sharon and Steve Lieberman, and the Bulow family, and in the tangible presence of the memory of Belda Lindenbaum of blessed memory, my message tonight is simple. We are strong. Thank God, and thanks to all of you, and thanks to millions of Jews in America and Israel throughout the world who share our mission, we are strong. We are training Orthodox rabbis who are humble and sensitive and sensitized, but who recognize their abilities as well. These rabbis, with God's help, are moving the Jewish people forward. Just as Rav Linzer mentioned, the camp in the wilderness, Nachshon ben Aminadav, in this coming Parsha, moved the entire Jewish people forward to Eretz Yisrael. Our rabbis, I say humbly, are the Nachshons, who have the confidence and the resilience to lead. They are anchored like the camp in the wilderness, with Torah and the Aron HaKodesh at the very center of every step they take. This rock-solid Torah center gives our Rabbanim, our students, our Musmachim, the ability to challenge themselves, question the status quo, and grow communities of congregants, of students, of supporters in ways no one ever thought possible. Sharon and Steve, you give not only me, but our board, our supporters, our faculty, our students, the confidence to move forward and to aim higher. As a team, the two of you, a team of givers and supporters, you constantly inspire us to take the yeshiva from Rav Avi Weiss's incredible startup towards becoming the leading institution training the truly modern Orthodox rabbis of the future. Your openness enables us to be open and caring. Your depth and insight enables us to send our nearly 100 musmachim out to love the world, learn from the world, and impact the world. And we must not be afraid. We must not shirk our responsibility of bringing Torah, menschlichkeit, passion, openness to our world. We need to be the Nachshons. God has blessed us, thank God, has blessed Chovevei Torah with a Jewish world that needs us and wants us. So let us move ahead together to greater Torah heights, following Hashem's message, as Nachshon moved Bnei Yisrael forward with faith and trust in Hashem. Steve and Sharon, YCT will not let you down. Am Yisrael, YCT, we will not let you down. And Rav Avi, we feel your strength and the strength of Am Yisrael Chai V'Kayam. Chovevei Torah is strong, is humble, but is guided to move forward. Nachshon ben Aminadav, Chai V'Kayam. And now, my friends, it is my honor to announce the Norman and Tova Bulow Rosh HaYeshiva Chair at Yeshivat Chovevei Torah. Tova, shetichyi to 120 and beyond, and your beloved Norman of blessed memory, you know what it means to have Torah and menschlichkeit at the very center of your lives, through your generosity and vision and love, now Yeshivat Chovevei Torah will have at our spiritual center the Norman and Tova Bulow Rosh HaYeshiva chair to celebrate forever the core of what it means to be a Jew and what it means to be a rabbi. So Tova, please come forward to accept our gift to celebrate your generosity. And Rav Linzer, our Rosh HaYeshiva, please accept your new chair. Yeshivat Chovevei Torah Rabbinical School, dedication of the Norman and Tova Bulow Rosh HaYeshiva chair. And now a few words from Tova.
Norman would always joke and say that in every decision we made, it was he who always had the last word. Yes, dear. But in support of Rav Avi and his dream for this yeshiva, Norman definitely had the first word. Norman was a very generous man. He gave from his heart with an open hand. I love stories, and our Talmud has many of them. Stories are what make up the fabric of our lives. My dear friend and teacher, Wendy Amsalem, studied this one with me. It comes from Talmud Bavli, Brachot 27b, 28a. As the story begins, Rabban Gamliel is the head of the Beit Midrash. Under him, the Beit Midrash was not a welcoming place. In fact, it was kind of scary. There was a guard at the door. Rabban Gamliel had decreed that no student whose inside was not like his outside would be allowed to enter the Beit Midrash. Shehaya Rabban Gamliel machriz ve'omer, kol talmid she'ein tocho kevaro lo yikanes lebeit HaMidrash. It's not clear how the guard would identify students whose insides were not like their outsides, but evidently just imposing this standard caused many students to stay away. In this Beit Midrash, Rabbi Yoshua was afraid to share his true thoughts and opinion. When Rabban Gamliel found out that Rabbi Yoshua didn't really agree with him, he publicly humiliated him. As a result of his treatment of Rabbi Yoshua, Rabban Gamliel was temporarily deposed. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, who, if you remember, at age 18, woke up one morning with white hair, making him look about 70 years old, became head of the academy. Now, the whole atmosphere in the Beit Midrash changed. It became open and inclusive. On that day, the guard was removed from the door. Oto hayom silkuhu l'shomer hapetach v'nitna lahem reshut latalmidim likanes. Hundreds of students now came to learn Torah. Some say 400, others say as many as 700 benches had to be added. And Rabbi Yehoshua was able to freely share his opinions. In this welcoming and refreshing atmosphere, much was accomplished. On that day, Mishnah Eduyot was completed. All issues previously in doubt got resolved. Everyone wanted to be a part of this new Beit Midrash. Even Rabban Gamliel was an active participant in it. Tana. Eduyot bo bayom nishnet, v'lo hayata halacha shehaya tluya bebeit hamidраsh shelo pershuha, v'af Rabban Gamliel lo mana atzmo mibeit hamidраsh, afilu sha'a achat. This wonderful story from the Talmud speaks to us of inclusiveness, a Beit Midrash welcoming a variety of serious students of Torah, their questions, opinions, and ideas. Sounds to me a lot like YCT. It is this ideal which attracted Norman and me to Rav Avi Weiss and his dream of this rabbinical school. We were both confident that with Rav Dov Linzer, whose Torah one cannot help but love and admire, as Rosh HaYeshiva, even though he still doesn't look 40, let alone 70, and with Rav Avi's vision and leadership now in the able hands of Rav Asher Lopatin, and of course, with Rav Avi's hugs of love and encouragement, YCT could and would produce outstanding musmachim, open Orthodox rabbis, leaders in varied aspects of Jewish life. We believe that the mission of the Jewish people is to be a light unto the nations. Norman and I wanted to help fan the spark known to us as Yeshivat Chovevei Torah, to brighten that light. The dedication of this chair, I think, is the natural progression from our original support. I believe it is what Norman would want as part of his legacy. And he will again have the last word. I can see him now taking from his pocket what would appear to be a prepared speech, and hear him say with that broad smile on his face, "Yes, dear."
After that incredible Dvar Torah, I have the privilege to announce, let me just wait for this hug. Beautiful. I have the privilege to announce a historic appointment at our yeshiva. It is about time, but it is a first for an Orthodox men's yeshiva in America. Yeshivat Chovevei Torah has appointed Devorah Zlotshauer, Rabbanit Devorah Zlotshauer, to our Talmud and Halacha faculty. To be a full Rebbe along with our other outstanding Rebbeim. And Steve, I know you're inspired by history and dreams, but you always tell me that Torah needs kemach, sustenance. So I'm excited to announce that the appointment for Rabbanit Dvorah has been fully funded for her first year, by generous donors. And may our yeshiva continue to educate the future rabbis of our people with the best Torah possible, taught by the best men and the best women. So, Chaverim, as our yeshiva graduates rabbis who are committed to true modern Orthodox values, passionate Orthodox rabbis who are full citizens of the Jewish world and the broader world as a whole, Michelle Kobrin inspires all those around her by balancing a commitment to Orthodox Judaism with a passion to make this a better world for Jews and everyone else. From the plight of Agunot, to student life at Columbia University, to teaching halacha and leadership and negotiation, she is a model for all of us and for our Talmidim. Her biography is in your booklets. Michelle, please give us the Modern Orthodox charge for 2015 for 5775.